Okay, so far so good.
No, it can't be. It isn't true.
Can I say I just love the ponytail that Twilight has? I never really liked the straight down thing.
Oh, no. I can't believe I overslept.
And I also still, I just love everything about this universe's Twilight.
Don't you have a super annoying alarm clock that goes
Yeah, name's you. Oh, there it
It's
is.
gonna be fine. We'll help you pack.
Because that's what friends do for other... Alright, okay.
Gonna be out in the woods? When's she gonna need that?
When
We're
you...
going to the moon. I'd insist she packed an evening gown. One never knows, darling.
Yeah, you always need to dress to combat evil, because, you know, that's just how to... Evil just attracts to you. Well, someone's having night... What, that's a thing? That's literal?
The Trimmer helped me defeat you at the friendship games. You and your friends can never truly defeat me.
I'm gonna guess this is a... Well then! Whoa, okay! This is going 0 to 100 very fast. Okay. I really hope this is... Well, more than likely this is a dream sequence, but...
The darkest shadows of your mind.
I'll be back, Twilight.
And this time, I won't stop until I have all the magic.
Twilight, wake up!
We can't stop, silly.
Hello, Bruce Banner and Hulk.
Hey, are you okay?
You wouldn't like Twilight when she's
I'm fine.
evil.
We are gonna have so much fun. We're gonna roast marshmallows and eat marshmallows and sleep on marshmallow pillows. Yeah, probably not gonna do that. Maybe you're not.
Guys, leave it up to Pinky to always leave it up to Improv for making that makeshift pillow.
We just want to say how proud we are of you for raising enough money to go on this class field trip.
Of course.
Your age, we made some of our favorite memories in these woods.
I would love to... I hope the flashback is sequenced in with that.
Excited for Camp Everfree?
No, Vinyl's just rocking to the beat. She didn't actually hear what you just said. Which is what's great about Vinyl. She doesn't have to listen to understand that things are going to go well for her in life. But, gotta say, first impressions, really good. Really good off the bat. Already showing the continuity of what happened in the last movie. Having this universe's Twilight having some night terrors with her mistake of falling into the evilness that was the elements. Wait, wasn't the elements? No. I forgot. It was a dimensional rift thingamajig. I need to rewatch that movie. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't Everfree. I got it right. All I want is, literally, I say this almost every movie. This movie will get deducted points if I do not see Discord. Like, I need to see a Discord. Let him be a counselor. Let him be a random bystander in the background. I don't care. So, Camp Everfree. I will say, after getting off a thing that involved the Everfree Forest in the last movie, kind of like being invading, like it usually does, apparently. Then you have this. They're going to their Everfree Forest, technically. And also, like other movies, I would like to see Trixie play a role, even if it's minor. You know, Trixie needs to be a part somewhere. I wonder what this universe's Starlight Glimmer's doing. Now I'm curious about that. Because once I go to Trixie, I need to go to her friend.
Isn't Camp Everfree just beautiful? I can't wait until we have our first nature walk.
I definitely want to go on one of those.
You want to see all the adorable woodland creatures too?
Nearly forgot, like...
Specifically squirrels.
Mm.
More specifically, so I can chase them.
And you don't know what to do when you catch it. You just want to chase
My
it.
own shelter, forage for food.
You know they provide us with food and tents, right?
Yep. Still gonna forage though.
Like, so?
Just after some R&R. The past year has all been a bit too much for my tastes. I'll say we fought 3 evil sirens who tried to hypnotize everybody with their singing, 1
Yes.
ridiculously competitive rival school, and 2 demon friends. No offense.
Is this gonna be a thing?
You'll get used to it.
Apparently, because this is I guess this is gonna be a running thing forever, huh?
Magic magnet. Gonna be nice getting away to a place where we don't have to worry about that kind of stuff.
Mm.
Here you go, Twilight.
Thanks. It's Flash, right?
Yep, that's me.
Okay.
You're you, and we don't know each other very well. Cool story, bro.
Right.
Cool yeah, nice.
See you around.
I prefer this.
You know how there's that girl who looks just like you when she's here, but lives in another dimension, and she's a pony princess?
Yeah, that's this thing. Yeah, yes.
I had a thing for her.
Oh.
Hmm. I like how awkwardly she's like, oh, okay. Now I see how awkward this is going to be. I like how they handled that scene, though. That was good.
Hi everyone, welcome to Camp Everfree. I'm
Don't think I can't see you, Derpy.
Camp Director. Think of me as your friendly camp and nature guide. And this is my brother, Timber Spruce.
Okay.
He is that awesome guy who should always be invited to fun things.
We aim to
Okay.
So before we hand out our tent assignments, we'd like to hear from all of you. You're free to do whatever you like here.
Except wander off.
Hike near the rock quarry.
That was
That's
close.
the limits.
Yes, but otherwise your options are wide open. So what activities will make this the very best week of your lives ever?
Friendship.
Done.
Archery.
Of course.
Tetherball.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Rainbow, I know you're excited, but maybe give somebody else a chance to make a suggestion.
Finger painting.
Crafts
I was close again.
needs new pot holders.
Nice.
Some linoleums.
Cookie decorating.
Ooh, I do make a mean sugar cookie.
Oh, I haven't had sugar cookies in a while.
With walking sticks for everyone.
No, you can't go anywhere without a walking stick.
A fashion show where I design the most fabulous camp looks inspired by today's hottest trends. And
I'm gonna guess this is new.
modeled by my classmates in a gorgeous outdoor setting.
Tradition.
I
Really?
have literally never done that.
I would expect not.
I'll be taking requests the rest of the time you're here, so if there's anything you'd like to do, anything you need, just ask.
What about
Okay.
a camp gift?
Sure.
It's my favorite Camp Everfree tradition.
The camp gift, of course!
Can't gift.
Really?
Yes, really.
Well, I just thought.
Then you thought wrong.
Anyone else picking up on a little tension between Gloriosa and her brother?
I'm sure they're fine. The siblings are always nice to each other in everything. Name one series where 2 siblings are at war with each other. Come on.
Campers, working toward this common goal is key
Adorable.
to forming the strong bonds that will last well beyond your time here at camp. Which
Yes.
is why it's so important. This gazebo was a gift from last year's group. Oh, and the totem pole and the sundial were also made by
Really?
campers.
The sundial was our year's gift.
Even though some people thought it was a little impractical since a sundial can't be used at night.
Yeah, I was thinking a moon dial. You know, those are more efficient.
Amazing group. So I'm certain you'll come up with something inspiring to leave behind.
Speaking of leaving things behind, now
Give me that pink slip again.
Tent assignments, so you can leave your heavy bags behind.
Girls will be getting their
Okay.
assignments from Timber. Guys, you're with me.
Oh, okay. I like that just a little bit different. Every other thing I see with camp's always girl with girl and guy with other guys.
Aquamarine.
Me too. Yeah. I got amethyst.
Amethyst!
Sapphire.
Me too. I mean, I'm assuming
Again.
I am. Typically, sapphires aren't just blue. They can be pink, purple, yellow.
Hopefully they implement that in the Steven Universe show.
Named after the Latin word spherus.
Okay.
That means blue.
I know. But
I'm
did you
smart.
know that sapphires are just rubies without chromium?
No.
Thanks to a certain show, I knew that thanks to research.
One,
No. Why's that?
because you're in it.
Oh, I bet you say that to all the campers.
You know,
True.
this is
You're
good.
in the ruby tent? Ha! That's
I-
the worst one.
Hey! I take offense to that.
Joking, buddy. Ruby tent is great. It's like a sapphire, but with chromium.
You're hilarious, but you're talking to a person who doesn't.
The ruby and coral tints do look an awful lot alike to the undiscerning eye. I better show you where it is.
Cool.
See you around.
Alright. Actual chemistry and talking to one another? It's almost as if they're trying to actually be a relationship starter here. Good! Now before you start complaining, was this better introduction than, ooh, touch, oh I like you? Really? Come on, think about it.
Let me know if you need anything.
I need something.
Oh, hey!
Filthy Rich.
Filthy Rich.
So nice to see you.
I like how you look like the most human of humans in this.
Taking in the scenery, Gloria.
Right next to normal Norman over there.
It's so relaxing.
He better have a song. Because this is like the melody to a song if I ever heard one. I can see like a soft jazz, like bluesy type vibe. Like alleyway, snapping your fingers type of style kind of coming from that guy.
An alumni of the camp. He likes to check on his old stomping grounds every now and again.
And emphasis on stomping grounds.
And put away your things. We've got the best week of camp ever to begin.
Okay.
I'm all for learning safety rules, but I do hope I can get started on my designs for the camp fashion show sooner rather than later.
I still
Okay.
can't believe you talked Gloriosa into having a fashion show.
I like the way they put up
For crying out loud.
tents. That's cool.
It's clear from Gloriosa's own wardrobe that she appreciates a well-put-together look, even if we are in the middle of the woods.
Fair enough.
Woods.
Just as long as you don't put me in one of your fancy pants outfits.
And of course, it would be those two to be together.
Aren't you?
Yes! Don't worry, darling. It will
Don't worry, you'll only be forced to wear like all of them, not every single one, just all of them.
That was weird back there, right? With that guy, Filthy Rich?
Eh.
Oh, I guess so.
I just have this feeling that Gloriosa's hiding something.
If there was ever a moment where I thought they shot
Uh-huh.
Flash Sentry in the head and was like, you're no longer a relevant character, this would be it.
Hide something.
No, I'm not.
Hey, you okay?
I'm disappointed in a character standpoint, but I get it.
Probably had another one of her nightmares.
I'm fine. I mean,
No, you had one of
I
your
don't have to
nightmares.
complain about. Ever since I transferred here, everyone from CHS has been really nice and accepting.
Hmm.
Especially considering what happened at the friendship games.
Oh, come on.
That wasn't
Who?
your fault. Principal Cinch is the one who encouraged you to try and use all that magic to win the games for Crystal Prep.
However, peer pressure is a thing that you need to overcome.
But it's over now.
Saying it's not your fault is completely untrue. It is always someone's fault if you take it. It's kind of like temptation.
You guys come in or what?
Be right there.
No, it's exactly like temptation. What am I saying?
Some sunscreen. Huh,
But I will say, you're at least 25% in the wrong.
Found it.
Sweet. Look who's learned telekinesis in the span of a few
How is
days.
this possible?
I can't believe this. It's
Amazing. Are you kidding? This is great. I mean, we've all ponied up before, gotten the whole ears and wings and tail thing, shot magical rainbow lasers, but
Even though you're unicorns or alicorns, you never really got the horn.
I don't
Weird.
know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's her.
Her who?
Nothing. Never mind. Can we just not
It's never-
talk
it's-
about it? And could you please not bring this whole levitating thing up to the others?
Of course.
You heard Applejack. This is supposed to be a place where everyone can get away from magic. I don't want them to know I brought some crazy new
Get away.
kind with me.
Get away from magic. Ha! You guys. Get away from magic. That's hilarious.
Okay, but this isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, considering that you are yourself a unicorn.
I think you're just gonna have to pick it up.
Yeah.
Aw.
But that was an adorable scene. I'm happy to see Sunset really blending into everything else now.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything. Just here.
I couldn't hear what she said, and I wasn't even talking this time.
Did you need something?
Nope.
Because if there is anything I can do to make this week the best week ever, you just let me know. I've got this.
Thanks. I'm good.
Again, I'm not getting a Discord,
Making
so
me nervous.
this is not going too well for this movie.
I guess not all people.
It's looks like a diamond shining in the sun.
Kind of reminds me of Camp Wannaweep,
Out here, the
except, you
fresh
know,
air,
the water
cool
is
breeze,
already purified.
the birds that land on your finger. I think that only happens to you.
These activities are available every day until sunset. So if you want to canoe, sail, windsurf, or swim, just let me know.
Okay. It's good to know. Hey! Trixie's chatting up Flash Entry. That's nice.
Whoa. I know I'm charming, but you don't have to fall for me.
Okay. Wow. Oh god, here we go. Hey, you're
So
fine.
can't get too jealous, right?
Eh,
After all, she's
she's not exactly, yeah.
Not that the other Twilight was mine, but we were, you know.
Yeah.
Trying?
But your Twilight is a princess in Equestria.
And a pony.
Break it to you.
You're not gonna bring that
She's
up?
gonna spend most of her time.
Sure.
So you're saying I just need to get over her?
Kinda, yeah.
Ouch. You're not pulling any punches.
Hey, it's best to be blunt, man.
Sorry.
Hey, remember, I used to go out with you. I don't know if you remember that.
Dock for the remainder of the camp.
All because of one mistake.
For the remainder of camp, just needs to be patched up a bit. I've got this.
Is that gonna be your thing? I see.
Maybe we do. If you ask me, this whole dock needs to go. Building a new one could be our camp gift.
Yeah!
Sure, it would benefit us, but
New dock, we got plenty of trees.
future campers too.
I don't know, it's an awful lot of work. I wouldn't want you guys to miss out on doing other fun camp stuff because you're so busy building a dock for future campers.
Hey.
I hear
Okay.
what you're saying, Timber, but we're Canterlot Wondercolts. We've got a reputation to uphold.
Yes, and that being nice for absolutely no other reason than to be nice.
Awesome camp gift ever. I'm with Agent. Building a new dock is definitely it. What do you guys think?
Mm. Of course, you could.
Settled then.
I mean,
Like it.
That's so intentional, right?
I see a now in the now kind of guy and in the future kind of woman.
We can reinforce the foundation.
Make it nice and sturdy.
And we can add a wood-carved sign that says Camp Everfree.
And little boxes of food so you can feed the ducks and fishies.
Sure.
We'll have lanterns so you can see at night.
Sure. Again, what?
It's stunning. And we'll make an
You got the perfect character for that, apparently.
fashion show.
More importantly, it'll be a great place for docking canoes and feeding the wildlife.
You say tomato. I say perfect place to showcase glamorous boho chic stylings.
I don't think that's how it works, but sure.
It's going to be a lot of work.
I love the designing in Celestia's clothing. It's great.
Nice hammer. Where'd you get it?
The 22-cent store.
Toolbox.
That's cool. I made mine.
Making lanterns.
So what, did you
so
buy
bright
yours?
and light. Pretty crafty there, Timber.
You think that's crafty? You should see my macaroni art. I'm like the Picasso of noodles.
Hmm. You know that vibe that I usually get for people that I don't like?
But it's going to be getting dark.
Starting to get a little bit for this
We'll pick
guy.
this up tomorrow between our other camp activities.
Not for the reasons you may think,
And
though.
we'll gather by the fire pit at 8 to share s'mores and scary stories.
Hmm.
And that's
Will there ever be a time where you don't surprise me, Pinky?
and realized she was wearing purple socks with a burgundy dress.
No one is having it.
Burgundy, darling.
I mean,
Color family.
like pity scream at least. Derpy is not amused.
That was a terrifying story.
Yeah, I'm terrified she'll try to tell it again. Anyone else have a spooky story?
I mean, I am not the princess of the night, but
I'm warning you. You might as well hug a friend now. That's how scary it is.
usually when you open up with that, I'm usually not scared, but sure. Why not? Go for
I
it.
told you about the legend of Gaia Everfree.
Oh, okay. I swear to God, though, if you say in something at, like tonight or something, I don't know.
My great-grandparents came to this forest. Seeing its beauty, they decided that it would be the perfect place for a camp.
Huh.
But once they started building, strange things started to happen.
You know, this would be a red flag right now, just like immediately going as soon as I see that, but alright.
Through the roof of their cabin. They screamed.
Discount Wilhelm scream.
Only to see a giant creature rising from the earth.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Wild hair like the roots of a tree. Her mouth had jagged rock teeth, and her eyes were pools of black tar. But her aura shimmered like diamonds. Anywhere she went, she left a trail of
Shit's
gems
cool.
in her wake. Trembling, my great-grandparents asked who she was and what she wanted. In a deep and hollow voice, she told them that her name was Gaia Everfree, an ancient spirit who held domain over the forest, and that my great-grandparents were trespassing on her land. They begged her to let them stay and build their camp, to share this wonderful place with others. Gaia Everfree finally agreed, but
Really?
warned them that they would not be able to keep it forever. Someday she would return and reclaim the forest as her own.
Well, that's nice of her.
The trail of gem dust. You'll know that it is Gaia Everfree.
Yeah.
Hey guys! Sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
Subtle foreshadowing, maybe?
Out of the bushes.
I took the scenic route because the forest is beautiful at night.
That is the stupidest excuse I've ever heard in my entire life, but sure. It's kind of like Kakashi coming out. I got lost on the road of life.
Hey, Gloriosa, do you have extra toothbrushes? I forgot mine.
Sure do. I'll get one for you.
I'm scared of the dark. Do you have flashlights?
Hey, just try not to think about it.
Of course! I got this!
Okay, this is okay. Starting to get annoying.
Sorry, Spike. I guess that story got to me.
Why? It can't be real.
Of course, really.
Gaia Everfree could be some creature
Coming
that got booted from Equestria
from-
and ended up in this world.
Gotta be like Rainbow.
Sirens.
You gotta be like Rainbow to think rationally.
Scare us. At least I hope it was. Last thing I want is to have camp ruined by some power-crazed magical creature.
Yeah, because you know that's never happened before in any scenario with you guys, except not in camp related.
Our musical showcase, the friendship game. Well, I mean, you know, everything turned out all right, of course.
Everything's just always so awkward with these two.
I'm gonna turn in.
Like it's either
Off bringing up what happened at the friendship games.
yeah, I can take it.
Pretty sensitive about it.
Yeah, I can take it. I'm fine. But her, she can't.
Deal.
I mean, like every single time she's like, no offense. She's like, hey, none taken. As for her, she's always like, yeah, I almost killed all of you because I was selfish. I don't know.
Over here.
Demon Twilight versus the.
What happened?
Nothing.
I love those reflexes just kicking in.
Twilight, I think something happened.
Is it time to get up already?
Well, I guess.
Twilight, we really have to talk about this.
You really do.
We don't.
Yes, you do. That's one of the things you learn about friends. They're here to listen. I don't know. The wind should always bend to your will, but I don't know why it's not. Disobedient wind.
I know you don't want to, but I really think we need to figure out what's going on with your magic. If you could learn to control it.
But that's just it. I'll never be able to control it.
See what I mean? Wind bending to her will.
What happened? I didn't mean to.
We didn't see anything, so we don't know what happened.
Just like how she immediately thought it was her fault.
Are you
Well,
okay?
Yeah, it was so weird.
it's like
I
I
was stuck
didn't
in
know
the
my own
middle
strength.
of the lake with no wind. Then all of a sudden, bam! The wind picked up and we were pushed right into the dock.
This is what happens when you bring Derpy on your boat.
Think it was the spirit, do you?
She's all powerful, omnipotent. I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
Spirit, show yourself. The great and powerful Trixie commands it.
What's that?
The same kind of dust that you get in Final Okami? What?
At least the fishies are eating well.
Let's salvage what we
That
can
could
on
be
the
very
dock. We
dangerous.
can still fix this.
We have to.
You don't know what that is.
Camp Everfree needs a runway.
Doc.
Oh, yes, that's what I meant.
Of course. And now she's gonna think it's her fault, and then she's gonna run away from friends because she doesn't know everything about friendship because she's not the Twilight that we know. Jesus Christ. So.
It was a world I understood. I didn't know what I didn't know, and life seemed pretty good. But now the darkness rises from somewhere deep inside of me. Her power overtakes me. Can I keep this midnight from getting free? If I can stay with the light, I know I'll be free. And I can start to be whole. I can start to be me.
Uh-huh.
Instead, I am struggling
Sorry.
with all that I see. And these friends mustn't see the midnight in me. The midnight in me. They mustn't see the midnight in me.
Like, This reminds me, did every character so far been midnightimized? Because you got Twilight. I know Rarity did it in one point in the comics.
Spike.
Like,
Oh man, I was having the best dream.
because Midnight seems to be like a real corruption type of deal magic.
Before you run off to chase squirrels, do you have any idea where Twilight could be? I really need to talk to her.
In the forest somewhere, probably
Lifting things off
singing
the
about
ground?
her
That's just it.
moping.
I don't know if it was her, but if it was, we need to deal with it head on.
I can track it down.
Head on. Apply it directly to the forehead.
Keep it together. Deep breaths. You are not a monster. Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
Never mind.
Looking for you.
Oh,
That's not suspicious at all.
On a nature walk and got a little lost.
Let me show you the way.
You know, you're getting lost on the pathway of life.
Woods. I've lived here my whole life.
That must have been nice. Growing up at a camp?
Yeah, though it has its downsides. When I was younger, I wished we'd sell this place so we could live in a town like normal people.
Oh,
Really?
I was
okay.
10.
You're that.
I really wanted to hang out at the mall.
See, this is what happens when you're raised in one particular area.
It must be special. And not just because you have a tree branch in your hair.
Ugh, how long has that been in there?
You've been truly connected to
Just the whole
nature.
time we were talking.
Well, why didn't you say something?
Is this real dialogue between two characters?
Stuff a little later.
Whoa! It's almost, again, I will say this joke again. It's almost as if they're trying. Oh, I spit a bit.
Rarity, you can
Of
trust that Applejack will spot you.
Yeah, so you can totally go faster than you're going.
Rainbow Dash.
Sorry, I've been waiting to do this since we got here.
Well, you'll have to wait a little longer, darling.
Oh, good. Twilight, if you spot me, I can finally go. I'll go get another harness.
I'm not sure.
I better make sure my sister doesn't need anything. See you later.
I like how they have a lot more connection than literally within the span of 28 minutes. They have more chemistry than Flash and the original Twilight ever did.
Who left this
This is, I'm not joking.
dusty stuff here?
Hi, Billy, I'd like to come down now.
Sorry, it's a little bit stuck.
Oh, there we go. There's her magic. Incredible strength. Oh, that's rope burn. I don't believe that.
Is everything okay over there?
Safety first.
What happened? I didn't even pull the rope that hard. It's like she was light as a feather all of a sudden.
I was scared half to death.
It wasn't.
Well,
my
she is
fault.
dainty as a
Let
feather.
me help you get your harness off.
No, thank you.
And then Applejack fell off a cliff, and then we never got to see her
What in
again.
the world just happened?
Oh dear. I am so sorry. I think.
Eh,
Just do whatever that was.
apparently.
I don't think it was your fault. I'm gonna go get Applejack a towel.
Me too.
Yes, because now I currently have the power to give other people's powers.
Kind of magic. This is great.
No, it's not. Rarity and Applejack could have really hurt each other.
Yeah.
Why is this happening? I don't.
Hi, girls. Anything I can do for you?
Applejack just.
It's almost as if there's an imbalance in the force.
She's gonna need warm towels.
I say force or forest.
And a hot cocoa.
Eh.
I've got this.
Fluttershy?
Is this gonna be like a? Did they do this to make a drinking game? It's like, take a drink every single time she says I got this.
Eating cookies. And
That was all. You need more sprinkles, and you need more sprinkles.
So, standard Pinkie Pie stuff.
Hmm.
I was just tossing sprinkles to Fluttershy when all of a sudden they glowed pink and exploded.
Well then, that's a power.
Just like that, only earlier.
Okay, why don't you lay off touching stuff for a while?
Everything I touch explodes.
this up.
That would be a horrible life to live.
Can someone help me out? Thank you, Mr. Bird.
No problem. No,
Well,
this
of
is,
course I can get you a little something to...
now she can speak animal.
Did you just talk?
Yay.
But I didn't chirp. Well, I don't know if you're the only bird I can understand. Oh,
That's
no,
adorable.
Please don't call for your friends. It's
Again.
nice to meet all of you too.
Attracting animals is just a Fluttershy thing, but now be able to understand them, that's a power.
Did you tell him what happened? So,
The faces are always great in this show.
Like it was
Series.
nothing. Like I had way more strength than I usually do.
And I made a diamondy thing appear out of nowhere, which normally I'd be excited about. I mean, the facets were just perfect. And the... oh, sorry. It knocked Applejack over, and then it disappeared.
Speaking of disappearing, has anybody seen Rainbow Dash?
Oh, she...
Ow!
Resilient. Very resilient.
I don't know. I started running to get the harness, and the next thing I knew, I was practically back in town.
What if you had some sort of
She was
super speed?
back in town.
Gone for so long.
Because I lost it when I got far away, and then it came back when I got close to camp.
Well then.
Being at camp is giving us all new magical abilities.
Not all of us have gotten new abilities.
I mean, I'm kind of like
Twilight
high and dry here.
hasn't either.
Yeah.
So much for my theory that leaving CHS would mean leaving any new magic business behind.
when it gave you new ones.
Gaia Everfree?
That's it. Again, subtle foreshadowing or another double fake out. What the heck?
What happened in here?
The explosion of sprinkles.
Well, don't worry about it. I got this.
Gloriosa!
Mm.
I kicked my beanbag into the lake.
I'll get you another one.
And I'm all out of arrows.
Yeetot!
More new arrows coming right up.
I'm at least happy they're not afraid to do that now.
Filthy Rich is back. You want me to handle it?
Absolutely not.
I've got this.
Fluttershy, enough.
Come on, one person need to call her out on this.
For once.
Nobody did.
That's harsh.
Attention,
But true, but harsh.
anyone who's interested in making floating paper lanterns, please meet us by the picnic tables.
Those are always
I
fun.
don't know about the rest of y'all, but I've been looking forward to coming here for a month. Maybe we forget about this new magic for a bit and just try to focus on enjoying our time at camp.
Yes.
You're so excited about
That's how enjoying yourself works.
And I've barely gotten to whoop anybody in tetherball.
I think we should try to figure it out.
I'm a master at tetherball. When I say a master, I mean a master at losing. Like, I will let you destroy me in tetherball with literally no skill.
Pinkie Pie? What are you doing?
Marshmallows.
Marshmallows in my lanterns? Then when we light them, mine'll be beautiful and delicious.
Yeah, it's not like it's not gonna...
Hey, Twilight.
Pretty sure they're light, but not light enough to keep them, man.
Sunset said something
I'm not gonna go into
causing the other
science.
girls to get new magic. I think it's Midnight Sparkle. She's still part of me. I can feel it. And I think her magic is infecting my friends.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, tell your dog that just started talking about a few weeks ago, or maybe a couple of days ago.
Time to watch
So, you know, your actual friends. But I understand, Spike has still been your friend before them, so I get you.
Hey, cool lantern. Mine's my face.
Adorable.
You okay?
Actually pursuing conversation instead of having a running gag be the headline to their relationship. This is great. I approve, even if I don't kind of like them. For different reasons than you think again. I knew it. Yeah.
Oh well, now I get to eat it. Yep, beautiful and delicious.
Oh god. Yeah, those are always fun. I remember doing that in camp. Camp. I'll never go back.
Twilight?
It's dangerous to go alone.
Twilight!
Oh, okay, well take your dog. I guess that works.
Where is she going? Twilight? What are you doing out here?
We're
I'm definitely not running away.
cab to take us home. She thought you'd talk her out of it.
Because I would.
Because, yeah, and she will.
You can't leave.
You don't think it was the spirit, do you? No, it was me. I think it's Midnight Sparkle. She's still part of me. I can feel it. And I think her magic is infecting my friends.
Whoa! She has Goku magic!
There's no Midnight Sparkle. There's only you.
How did you know what I was thinking?
Huh.
When I touched your hand, I could see things. I could understand why you were leaving.
Nice.
My new magic.
Yeah.
This is my new magic.
For those of you who don't understand what I just said, Goku once put his hand on Krillin's head and got all the information he needed from that one running experience. That's what I
Magic
You
mean.
into something beautiful. The last time I tried to use it, it turned me into a monster.
I'm just so afraid it's gonna happen again.
Because its fear is what it feeds off.
But I've let magic turn me into a monster too.
You forget that you kind of have like a relation with that.
Going through, it's me. I can help you, Twilight. And the rest of our friends can be there for you too. But not if you run away.
Yeah. With my friends' help. Look at me now. I've become one of the fan favorite characters of the entire series.
Not until we know why this is happening.
Understood.
Hmm.
What was that?
Ah.
Twilight?
With all the what is up with all the jump scares in this movie?
Doing out here.
With an axe.
Eh.
I was chopping down firewood.
In
Yeah.
the middle of the night?
Getting oil, as you could say, trying to fuel this lantern thing. I don't know
If I
why.
didn't take care of it tonight, it would be one more thing Gloriosa would add to her list.
Oh.
I've got this.
Well, thank you. All right.
Why are you
Still don't like you though.
in the middle of the night?
Oh, I was sleepwalking. Twilight found me and was bringing me back to camp.
Yes, that's the
I'll
thing.
walk you guys back. I'll protect you from Gaia Everfree, Everfree, Everfree.
Now I see where the budget went.
Come on. It's obviously just a spooky story you made up to tell around the campfire.
Oh no, it's legit. How else would you explain what happened to the docks? And that weird thing where the earth shook?
Yeah.
Come on. I know a shortcut back to the tents.
When did that happen? He just
Legit, huh?
probably has glitter in his pocket.
Gaia Everfree.
But why would he work so hard to make us think she was real?
You heard what he said about wishing his sister would sell this camp.
Eh?
Nobody wants to come here because it's home to some angry ancient nature spirit. It sure would help his cause.
So this is a Scooby-Doo thing to you?
Not yet. She's obviously going through a lot right now. We should probably be 100% sure before we tell her the guy she likes is a jerk who's trying to run everybody out of camp.
That's a good way to go with things. But again, it could be just glitter and he had it in his pocket because he just got through arts and craft with bulk biceps. Have you... Come on. Is it me who's thinking about these things?
Phew. You gonna give us a hand here, Rarity?
I would love to, but I really need to get the stitching on this poncho done if it's going to make it into the camp fashion show.
There won't be no camp fashion show without your runway.
Finished.
The dock is our gift to the camp, and it's gonna get finished. That is, if Rainbow Dash would hurry up and bring me more wood. I
Hmm.
can't go any faster. I don't want to end up in the woods again. Don't be silly.
Oh, she's afraid to go fast again.
I know I said we should try to forget all about this new magic business, but I can't. What if I hammer the board into splinters?
Yeah, and that's why she's being so friggin' polite about it.
I'm all out of nails.
Oh, here you go.
Oh god.
Baby, no!
I just like how it's whatever she throws that you're afraid of.
Oh, do you think the nails would explode like the sprinkles?
And that would've been bad.
Didn't happen, huh?
Yeah, you would all be dead, technically. You'd be like Pain did to Kakashi.
It's okay. Oh, none of us do.
Which is why we shouldn't pretend this isn't happening.
Do you have them now too?
It started last night.
Yes.
When I touch people, it's like I can feel what they're feeling and see their memories.
Yeah, happy you ended it off with that, because that could be, it sounded very...
That explains so much.
Ah! Inside the mind of Pinky. That would be the experiment. Ah.
Real time to get them.
Sunset, you're lucky you still have your sanity.
Could actually make things better.
So you have magic,
Okay.
and it's not that great. But when it found you, you know it was fate. And it might seem scary now, but it can be wonderful too. So how about we embrace the magic and make the magic part of you?
Finally, another great song from a person who we know we can sing, because of, you know, voice actor and whatnot, but...
Let it ignite, mix things up a little bit, and it might start to go right. In just 5 seconds flat, how the story has changed.
Wow.
'Cause now you've embraced the magic, and it just got better in every way. I say
Okay.
embrace the magic. No more holding back, just let it out. If you can take the magic and learn a little more what it can do. Once the magic is part of you,
This song does remind me of her song on top of the...
that you can move today. You've got the strength in you to make your dreams come true. Don't need to shield yourself
That was a good scene.
from the magic that can help protect from any harm that might
Yeah, this is what happens. You protect Derpy, you become higher on a list.
and it's not that great.
The good one, not the bad one.
But when I found you, you know it was fate. So if you listen close, you might make a new friend, and together we can make it. I say embrace the magic. No more holding back, just let it out.
You know, there's only one character in this entire scene that needed to be here, but she's not, so...
What it can do. The magic is part of you. The magic is part of you. Once the magic is part of you. Once the magic is part of you.
That is so great for you, Sunset. Like,
Okay. That was pretty awesome.
oh, really?
Managed to accomplish.
Like, she's the new Twilight of the group. She's the one that brought them all together and made them all... This is the second time she's done this. Third, maybe.
Thought you weren't finished with the stitching on your poncho.
I am now.
Get started without me. I gotta go find Twilight. Seeing what we've been able to do here might make her embrace the new magic too.
Yeah, I just wish she was here during my number. But,
I just wish you didn't tell them that ridiculous story!
Ah, this is all too much for you. You have to let it go.
I knew it. He wants her to get rid of the camp.
jeez.
Sunset Shimmer? What were you doing behind that door?
Oh no, you're becoming the new Twilight.
Nothing. I, lost an earring.
To the point where you're even bumping into me.
Hey, listen. I'm glad I ran into you. I really wanted to thank you.
For what?
Telling you to get over it?
Love. Telling me I should get over Twilight.
Oh,
I
okay.
needed to hear that.
Sure, no problem.
Is something wrong?
What? No. Why?
Come on, Sunset. We used to date. I know when something's bothering you.
Thank you for bringing it up.
Okay, here's the deal. My friend really likes someone, but I don't think that someone is who she thinks they are. I don't want to upset my friend by telling her what I think because I also want to protect her, because if what I think is happening is really happening, then she deserves to know, you know?
Right. Yes. Come on, man.
What I do know is that your friend is lucky to have someone like you to look out for them.
Really?
Sunset, you're amazing. I don't think you noticed this yet.
Changed a lot since we went out. You're so much nicer.
Yeah, instead of, you know, in that one picture where you're literally laughing maniacally, you're like laughing cutesily now.
We could start over as friends.
Sounds great. I gotta
Yeah.
go.
Friend zone, let's go.
Yeah, I want to start over later too.
You always have Derpy to keep you comfort, man. Just don't try anything on her, I will come in that dimension and kill you. But hey. But I'm happy to see that Flash has not only got the boot to the curve, kick to the curve, but he also is getting kicked to another curve. That might lead him to more happiness, or at least some happiness.
It's Sunset. She says to meet her by the rock quarry.
I thought we weren't supposed to hike out that far.
She says it's important.
Well, again, I can't say the whole she's a pony deal, but
What's going on down there?
I think it's Gaia Everfree. Or rather, someone who wants us to think she's back. Come on.
is it possible that Gaia Everfree is both of them? And one side wants them to stay because, you know, it's kind of like the deal that she made, but the other side wants them to leave because it's also the deal that she made?
Equestrian
I'll find out.
I can feel it.
I can taste it.
I thought Timber was just faking there was a magical nature creature. Are you saying it's real?
Timber? What does he have to do with any of this?
Nothing. It's all me.
Gloriosa?
Until you show me, I won't say it.
I was sure he was the one trying to make it seem like Gaia Everfree was back.
It seems a little too convenient, though.
Scare everyone away?
I would never try to scare anyone away from Camp Everfree.
My oh my, you fell behind on your payments, Gloriosa. I own the land now.
Please.
Man,
my
you're...
great-grandparents founded this place. It's been in our family for generations.
Is he more of a douche here? Was he much of a douche in the actual thing?
That will line my pockets with more money than this camp ever could. I don't think so.
Again, I remember you being a little bit nicer.
I just need a little more time.
Oh, is that another person I'm thinking of?
I'll give you till the end of the month.
What'll I do?
Let the forest remind you that forever... I don't know. I just like how long these things can go. Oh my god, the elements of Charmony!
You don't know what those things are.
But I know what they can do! I've been practicing! I can control their power now!
You don't know that for sure.
Well...
This is our camp, and it's being taken away! If this has to be our last week here, I'm going to use whatever it takes to make it count!
Oh. Whoa! So, okay, I was half right. She may not be Everfree, but but it was subtle foreshadowing to why all this weird stuff was going
Using
on.
magic all over the place. I had to tell them something to cover for you. What did you want me to do?
I just wish you didn't tell them that ridiculous story!
Ah, this is all too much for you. You have to let it go.
You know, I'm disappointed in myself.
About letting go of the camp. He was talking about you letting go of the magical geodes.
Yeah,
Those things you were doing to make this week the
I
best
can't believe I didn't notice that we were on her neck.
used magic to do them. It caused another problem somewhere else. Timber was covering for you.
How do you know what I was doing with the geodes? How do you know about the magic?
Because we're magic. Cool.
Feel things. Because I have magic too. And so does she. And so do our friends.
And I don't know if you noticed the talking dog, but we have a talking dog.
Using magic. Too much of it can be dangerous if you can't control it.
Oh, I got this. And I'm going to use it to save my camp. I just need more power!
Oh, that's good. I'm not gonna 100. Okay.
Sorry, girls. I know what I need to do. But I feel like we're not on the same page.
For the trailer, excellent fake out. I like how many a comments was like, they already spoiled the main bad guy. That's disappointing to me. This is not gonna be a very good movie. Check this out. That's a legitimately good twist right there. I know I should have suspected her, and I don't know why I went straight to the guy. Especially since I can't believe that my attention to detail just went down. Why have I not noticed the clearly visible things on her neck?
I suppose we can get started without them. Whenever you're ready!
Is that... okay.
Told you you'd like it.
It's alright.
Because they're covered in apples.
I do get to keep it after camp though, right?
I do like these, though. They're a lot better than the final wares that they had at the end of Rainbow Rocks, I will say.
She looks different.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. She looks taller.
Yeah. Is it because she's floating? Nah, it can't be it.
This is only a preview. I've got another entire line I'll debut at the real thing.
What?
Why did you stop the... Oh my goodness.
Danger's afoot.
Attention, campers!
It's Gaia Everfree.
She's real.
Sort of.
Gloriosa? What are you doing?
Like brother to know his sister, even though she's full of corruption.
Feet not touching the ground.
Freaky deaky.
I have an announcement.
Excellent joke with Pinkie Pie.
Wants this to be the last session of Camp Everfree. But don't worry, I got this!
That was some Steven Universe levels of emotion, drive, and even saying. I got a good Steven Universe vibe from that.
We literally just finished building that.
From a person using gems for power, I can see that.
To send this greedy wolf away. Now the magic is my salvation. Gather close in my protection. We will stand forever free. Behold the beauty of nature in all its glory. No need to fear the vultures at the door. Right here you have me to protect you within these walls of thorns. Forever free, forevermore.
Oh man.
Come into our domain, here to seal our camp in chains. But we have held it for generations. This is just a complication. We will stand forever free.
This is a great villain song.
Destiny, this is for your own good. Don't be afraid.
Whoa.
Nature is our friend. I'm not about to say goodbye. This camp will be here throughout the ages, written into the history pages. We will stand forever free.
That's one of the best songs, really. I love how it's this thing that attracts you, but the level of intimidation mixed in with actual care blended together to make a real good villain song. I love it. Even though she's not really much of a villain, she's just an antagonist in a way. She has good intentions. Going about it the wrong way. Yeah, so much in fact she's putting people in danger. I just like how they just now just turn on.
Hi. Do you think you can give us a hand? Or paw? We could really use a way out.
Applejack smash! Well, that did nothing, but hey. Digging a hole, digging a hole, digging a hole, digging a hole. Yeah, you kinda gotta take her out. Yeah, out of them all, I think Pinkie Pie has this covered. Just give her ammo. Alright now. Just her plan is actually pretty sound. Trap them so they can't do anything to stop you. There you go, Pinkie. Aha!
This isn't working.
No.
The magic is too strong.
I think it's because you're covered in forest.
Nice work, Spike.
Never underestimate the dog.
Twilight, you have to use your magic.
I don't think I can lift
No,
something that big.
No, yes you can.
Chance of getting
Gotta
out of here and helping our friends.
believe in yourself. Wait, are we finally gonna get a horn? No? Close.
Why are you fighting me? I'm doing this to save our camp.
I'm doing this for you.
Gloriosa, let's just think about this for a moment, shall we? I mean, I think Camp Everfree is absolutely delightful.
Yes.
I don't know that I'm quite ready to give up my weekly trips to the spa.
And stay here forever. I like how maniacally insane that she really is. Tripping. A speedster's only weakness.
This isn't the way.
I appreciate your concern, Timber, but I got that!
No, you don't!
Twilight, do you think you can use your magic?
It's like, magic, magic, magic. Why can't you do anything, Mr. Mind Reader?
Twilight! Our friends are in there.
Okay. It's like, soon as it's just a touch.
What you're doing is crazy. You have to listen to me.
That isn't Gloriosa.
Well, I do like the implications that her magic does come from the area where her horn should be.
It's someone who's been consumed by equestrian magic.
It's kind of what happens.
Whoever you are, you have to let my sister go. Please, Gloriosa, come back.
Oh, he's
I
crying.
need you.
Dude, don't do that. I'm gonna cry.
Gloriosa!
It's your sister. Okay, that is crushing you.
You can use your magic to pull the brambles apart.
For the past 5 minutes, you've been like magic, magic, magic.
I can't. It's the only way. You have to embrace the magic inside you.
But what if she takes over? What if instead of saving everyone, I turn into Midnight Sparkle and only make things worse?
Or, you know,
we won't let it.
Because we're friends. It's kind of how it works. Don't worry. You got a U in that can lift up a giant space cosmic bear. You got this. Thank you, Horn. I know
You will never
punch her in the face.
I will always be a part of me.
Yeah, I completely forgot. Didn't both their demon forms have horns? Twilight and you got this, Twilight! I'm sorry.
No, I am Twilight Sparkle.
Midnight Waffle! I mean, yeah. There you go, Friendship Princess. Even if you're not the Friendship Princess. Now you have your own elements. What? 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 Okay. Sure. Let's go with this. Alright.
Gloriosa?
Hello, their incarnation of the rainbow power. Hopefully being used more.
It's gonna be okay.
This is great. This is great. I like how the ones who are supposed to have wings have like diamond shredding looking.
What are these? I'm not sure. But clearly we have some kind of connection to them.
I almost don't care what they are. They are gorgeous. And we'll totally go with the other collection I was working on for the camp fashion show.
I just like even after this time of crisis, this is where your mind goes.
Cancelled, isn't it?
What? No. Come on, just need time to rebuild, just clean up.
I only wanted this to be the best week Camp Everfree has ever had.
Oh, don't worry. You wouldn't be the first people that we know that tried to kill us.
Maybe it's for the best that I'm losing the camp to Filthy Rich.
No, it's not. This camp has meant so much to so many people.
Us
And
including.
me included.
Why do you think we wanted our students to come here? We can't let Filthy Rich take this place away.
You could just, yeah.
If camp meant so much to you two, maybe it meant as much to the other campers who came here in years past.
And maybe we can get them to help save it.
Oh, like a fundraiser?
Oh.
Our band could play. I could help write a new song just for the occasion.
You know, we have saved the, this general area at least when it comes to how we love to help people.
We could hold it in the crystal cave.
A crystal ball.
I
Cool.
admire everyone's enthusiasm. Really, I do. But I just don't know how we're going to plan a ball by tomorrow and invite everyone.
You're talking to 7 of the most amazing people. I think they can handle it.
I used to think that stories were just that, set in stone, concrete as a fact. It didn't dawn on me that I
Now, okay, once the reaction is done, I really need your guys' opinion on this particular hookup they're doing in this movie, alright? I need that. At least tell me, if you're not gonna have to like a paragraph of what your opinion is, at least tell me wasn't better handled than last century. And you know your heart. You know in your heart which is the right answer. It's great. We're just gonna pretend like it didn't just explode in her face. Why are we even here? I think this legitimately proves that this universe of Twilight just really has bad vision. She's not even gonna take them off to not even try to compliment what she's wearing. That should be a GIF. Please tell me there's a GIF of that. I don't know how long this has been out already, but that needs to be a GIF. Dude, the club can't even handle them right now. Oh, wow. Expertly, wow.
So much for coming. And for
Autumn is coming.
Raise enough money to save Camp Everfree.
I'll get my way. I am the fat cat. Whatever. Meh.
First place.
Don't sweat it. It's kind of what we do.
Hey, everything happens for a reason. If you just asked for their help, they would not have had this new abilities and new powers, and they wouldn't have got the stuff.
But it's pretty cool how I saved all those campers from those Rubus fruticosus. Blackberry brambles.
I'm familiar with the genus. It's just a little weird. You say you saved the campers. I thought I saved them.
Yeah, if it wasn't for me, everyone would be
from falling on the dock so that you could save the campers. So technically, it was all me.
This guy's smooth. I like that.
I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really happy too. This guy's great.
What?
This guy's a character.
Goodbye. And here I was hoping we'd still be able to hang out. Maybe get dinner and catch a movie.
That's a very generic way of putting things, but sure.
I really like that.
Oh, good. I was hoping that's what this meant.
Really? Really? Are you gonna accomplish and...
Sorry.
Are y'all serious? Come on, I thought they were gonna do it in one movie. What Flash couldn't do in 3.
Save me a dance, okay?
Adorable.
He does seem like a pretty cool guy.
He seems like a great guy, actually.
Our awesome new superpowers. I handed out like 400 flyers, set up the stage, and still had time to pick up pizza.
Of course.
Super speed.
Super speed.
I think the crystals are the source of the superpowers.
Oh, really? You just now...
To give them up, are you?
No. In fact...
We have to keep them.
Maybe we were meant to have them all along.
Yes, everything happens for a reason. That thing I said about 5 minutes ago, or 2 minutes ago. It was very recent. Aw. Oh, chemistry.
One thing I'm still wondering about, though.
What?
What's that? Where did the magic that hit this cave come from?
See, that was going to be my next question. I was about to say, maybe there is no Everfree, but there has to be a reason why these things are here to begin with, right? There has to be a story. Wait. Are you telling me? Are you telling me that after Twilight put the elements back into the tree, it might have something to do with the fact that the gems went to this dimension somehow. Because they look like the elements of harmony. At least they have the same properties as the element of harmony. There's also a possibility that when Rainbow Power happened, something else occurred. Because these were here for a bit. So it's not like they just showed up. They were here for a bit. Interesting theories to go about. You guys are better than theories than I ever will be, so you guys can, like, think about that. That's my analysis at this point. But let me turn this down a bit so I can hear myself talk. Okay, my post-credits, pre-credits review. While I'm in the credits, I'm gonna give a review. This was a better movie than I would have expected it to be. I guess I have to say that outright. This is a better movie than I expected it to be. Mostly because going into it, I only saw it as a movie that was just supposed to be like a placeholder for other things to go about. And, you know, who knows? Maybe at the end, it actually is a spoiler for what happens at the end of Season 6. For all I know, what happens at the end of that, they shatter a monster that absorbed powers from the elements of harmony, and after beating said monster, it went off, and the power of that went off somewhere, and it just came to this reality. Who knows? But for all I know right now is great movie. For the villain, when it comes to the villain scaling, I guess you could say is in between. I actually really like the villain character in this one. While the villain character in the last movie was an actual human, and the threat was just what was going on in the background with Twilight, this villain, I love the song mostly. The design is pretty cool too. Let's see if there's an end credits part. And there is.
Time's the charm. Or is it fifth?
I don't know.
Off track. All that matters is that the runway is finished.
I think you mean the dock.
Oh, tomato, tomato.
There you go. That's exactly what I thought would happen. That's an excellent way to end off a great adventure. Well, the reaction's over.